Ukraine's former minister, once a key figure in President Zelensky's cabinet and now branded as corrupt, has been caught at the border while allegedly attempting to flee the country to evade justice. The disgraced ex-official, accused of orchestrating a multi-million-dollar scam, was dramatically pulled off a train by anti-corruption officers as part of Ukraine's sweeping $100 million corruption probe. The political noose appears to be tightening around President Zelensky's closest allies, just as reports surface that he may be preparing to announce long-delayed national elections. Once accused of profiting from the chaos of war, Zelensky's former minister is now accused of trying to escape under the very cover of the conflict that once secured his power and influence. Amid the ongoing war with Russia, President Volodymyr Zelensky now faces growing internal pressures, as a series of scandals and arrests continue to chip away at his authority within Ukraine's political establishment. In a major development, Ukraine's National Anti-Corruption Bureau, better known as NABU, has detained the country's former Minister of Energy in a high-profile operation. Authorities from NABU stated that Herman Halushchenko was caught while allegedly attempting to cross the Ukrainian border, reportedly in an effort to flee the country. The agency confirmed that the former minister's arrest is directly linked to the widely discussed Midas corruption case that has rocked Kiev's political and business circles. According to official briefings, Halushchenko was removed from a train by security officers acting strictly under the orders of the Anti-Corruption Bureau. He was then transported under guard to the capital, Kiev, where investigators are said to be carrying out extensive questioning and initiating further legal steps, according to local reports. Halushchenko had served as Ukraine's Minister of Energy until November 2025, when he resigned amid growing allegations of large-scale corruption within his ministry. He was among several government ministers who stepped down that month, following a damning media expose that uncovered a deep-rooted money laundering network inside the energy sector. According to Ukraine's Anti-Corruption Prosecutor's Office, the alleged financial scheme uncovered by investigators may have been worth an estimated $100 million. Investigators believe the mastermind behind the operation was businessman Timur Mindich, a longtime associate and close ally of President Zelensky. Prosecutors claim that Halushchenko personally helped Mindich channel illicit financial flows and manipulate deals within Ukraine's state-run energy sector. As part of the corruption scheme, private contractors working with the state energy operator, Energoatom, were allegedly coerced into paying heavy bribes to maintain their government contracts. Those companies that refused to participate in the scheme reportedly faced severe repercussions, including the loss of contracts or indefinitely delayed payments. This scandal has already claimed the careers of two previous energy ministers, both of whom resigned as the investigation widened and public outrage intensified. The unfolding corruption saga also forced the resignation of Zelensky's influential chief of staff, adding to the turmoil within the president's inner circle. However, the two former ministers and Zelensky's ousted chief of staff have firmly denied any involvement in wrongdoing or criminal activity. Halushchenko's dramatic arrest now comes at a politically sensitive moment, just as reports emerge suggesting that President Zelensky may be preparing to announce national elections. In an interview with The Atlantic, Zelensky openly admitted that he is ready to call for presidential elections despite the challenges posed by ongoing wartime conditions. Beyond the elections, the Ukrainian president also indicated that he plans to hold a nationwide referendum to determine public support for any potential peace agreement with Russia. Zelensky further revealed that he recently turned down a proposal from the United States urging him to declare election dates by February 24th, insisting that Ukraine's sovereignty cannot be rushed.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.